Hello dear students, welcome to Online Editor. Online Editor provides you online platform and also tutorial videos on different topics. So dear students, once again welcome to Online Editor. With the help of online editors you can expand your dreams. As you know, we are here in the continuation of the activity series for class 7th. Subject is English on the textbook based on the supply of Gujarat State Education Board. We have already started the first unit, which is exploring symbols. We have completed activity number 1 to activity number 7. In this video, we'll continue with activity number 8. So let's start the video. So here is activity number 8. It says that just as poems have symbols and India has symbols, stories often have symbols too. Many stories use animals as symbols. For example, many stories use the lion as a symbol of royalty. How many times have we heard that a lion is a king? Different people can give the same symbol for different meanings. Some people, for some people, cats symbolize long life, but other people might say black cats symbolize bad luck. In many parts of India, the cow is a symbol of many things for many people. So, dear students, as we know that the first unit is based on exploring symbols. Exploring symbols means finding the basic thoughts behind the symbols which are used by the Indians. In the previous days, from your childhood till today, you have heard different stories which were based on different thoughts, and those thoughts were given by taking the examples of animals, sometimes rivers, sometimes beggar, father, mother, king, queen, prince, princess, etc. So these were the symbols or the human creatures or the non-living creature used by different authors as a symbol to give us moral thoughts. So, in many stories, you might have heard that lion was a symbol of royalty. In many stories, cat was considered as a bad luck. In the society, also, cat symbolizes bad luck for many people. For many people, it is also a good luck. You might be knowing that cow is a symbol of grace, maturity, fertility, and motherhood. In many part of India, not only many part of India, almost in every part of India, cow is a symbol of religion, God, mother, and a grace provider. So here in our Indian culture, we use different symbols for symbolizing different things. So in this chapter, we will learn about different symbols which give us many thoughts and morals. The next heading is to read the story carefully to yourself, and if you find any word which you don't understand, you can use the dictionary, your internet, or you can take the help of your classmate. I'll add one more thing. If you find difficulty in understanding any word, you can comment in the comment section of the video so that I can help you. So let's take the video. So dear students, this is the story. The title of the story is The Fox and the Rabbit. The story goes this way. There was once a very clever fox who loved to brag of his cleverness. In the first line, it is said that the fox, he was very clever, but he used to brag his cleverness. Means he used to say big things that he is the most clever of all the animals in the whole jungle. So he was a bit proudy type. One day he said to the rabbit, I am so clever, he said, that I know 100 ways to escape enemies. So, dear students, you might have known that fox is not a very big creature. He has to run his way in order to save his life whenever there is a danger. So, here the fox was saying to the rabbit that he knows 100 ways to escape from enemies. The rabbit replied, wow, I have only one, but it works well. Here, the rabbit said that he was having only one way to escape from the enemies. Also, he agrees that the idea which he had was working very well for him. The fox said, you should listen to me. I will teach you many more. You should know many ways to escape like I do. Now, again, there was an offer from the fox that, dear rabbit, you should know many ways to escape from the enemies as I know 100 ways. So, I'll teach you some techniques, some ways how you will escape from your enemies. So at that moment, the fox and the rabbit heard the cry of a pack of hunters coming toward them. So the at that particular moment, there were some hunters coming towards them. They were coming towards them in order to catch them so that they can take them away with them. So immediately the rabbit leaped down his hole and was gone. So rabbit has only one way. There was nothing to think about. He just leaped in his hole and he was gone. He called back to the fox, "This is my plan. What are you doing to do?" Means, what are you going to do? So from that hole, he called back to fox and asked him that this was my plan. I was planning to go inside my hole. It is the safest place, one of the safest place I have. Now what you are doing? Then fox thought first of one way, then he said another, then he thought of the better way, then he considered another way, and while he was thinking of all his clever choices, the hunters caught him up and he was soon carried off. So there fox was just standing thinking of the whale. He was thinking like, this is the option number one, I should go for once so that I can escape from the hunters. Then he thought, no, I will go for the option number two. Then again he said, no, I will go for the option number three. As he has 100 ways to escape, but he was not sure which way to follow, at last he was captured by the hunters and he was taken back. So this ends activity number 8. In this story, this is a very funny story. It gives you moral that you have to respond uh, very soon so that you can get away from the danger. You should not be very proudy. So dear students, activity number 8 ends here. Read this story and enjoy. Let's continue activity number 8. So activity number 8 says that one way that we know that the fox and the rabbits are symbol is because they do not represent real foxes or rabbit. So as I told before also, the authors used the names of animals, the names of human beings like king, queen, prince, princess, sometimes non-living things like mountains, rivers, in order to give us moral thoughts. Here foxes and rabbits are used like real things, but you know that rabbit and foxes, as it is said in the story, they are talking to each other. So do you think is it possible for a fox and rabbit to talk to each other? That too in English? That is not possible. So here, when something is not symbolic, when it only represents exactly what is it in real life and nothing else, we say it has a literal meaning. So literal, literary, and literature are all related to the word for letters for word. So literal here is literary, literature based. They all are having same meanings. The literal meaning of the word is its exact factual meaning, the fact which is there behind that particular word. So here four words are given: literal, again literal is given, literary and literature. Everything is based upon one single one, that exact meaning what is behind that particular symbol. For example, if your friend says, "I am dead tired," so you know that the word dead, it means that a person is not alive. But here you are sure that your friend is alive as he is talking to you. So he is exaggerating. He is using the word dead to describe that he is so much tired. So he has use the word dead. It is not using the literal meaning of the word dead, but just the fact behind it. There are many words like that. Exaggerating is a name of figure of speech. You will come to know about it in your later classes. So for present, you know that exaggerating means to give or to use a word in your sentence which doesn't means the exact meaning which it is representing. So next paragraph says that we know that the fox and the rabbit story is not literally about foxes and rabbits. They do not have conversation about cleverness. At least they don't have such conversations in English. So dear student, I already told you that the story here, which is between fox and the rabbit, they were talking to each other, which is not practically possible in the real world. So they are just used as symbols. So one way to think about the meaning of the symbolic story is to think about things in real life that are like the symbol in the story. So what kind a person might act the way the foxes does? What kind of person or characteristics of a person might the rabbit represent? Is the rabbit clever or foolish? So when you come to compare this story in the real life, you will find two different group of people who will be representing like foxes and rabbits. You will see that some people will be behaving like foxes, they will be just proud on their own things, but at the time of practical situation they will not be able to decide what to do and what not to do. On the other hand, there will be some people like rabbits who will be very quick to give the response regarding their practical situations, and they will act according to that, and they will come out of the danger situation, or they will be able to enjoy the funny situations. So, is he brave or cowardly in real life? What might behave the way the hunters do, coming quickly and ending the conversation the way they do? Here, the hunters are related to the problems which are arising in our life. So, we have to be like the rabbit. We have to act quickly and get away from the problems. We should not stand like a fox and go for choosing the options which are present in our life. There are many options, we can choose as many as we can, but we have not to waste the time in choosing the options. We have to act very quickly so that the best decision is taken by us and we can overcome our obstacles. Next heading is discuss this idea with a group and work together to write the paragraph. Dear students, we have many activities here in this first chapter which are to be done in a group. So here these ideas you can discuss with your friends nearby, and you can complete these blanks which are given here. So dear students, so here the blank which is given here, you can complete it by reading the story, and also you can discuss by your friends. So dear students, this way you can complete this one. Okay, let's go to activity number 10. Activity number 10 says that uh, read the story to yourself, mark any word you don't understand, use a dictionary, the net, or the help of a classmate, so that you cannot so you can understand each word and idea in the story. The story is about our Emperor Akbar. So one night he was dreaming. He dreamt that he has lost all his teeth. Only one teeth was remaining in his mouth. So next morning he invited all the astrologers of his kingdom to interpret his dream. Means in the olden days, whenever people saw dream, they thought that this was a sign given by the god, and it has some meaning. So Akbar also dreamt of a dream that he has lost all his teeth. Only one teeth was remaining in the mouth, and he called all his astrologers. Here, astrologers are the people who will emit your future, who will just imagine based on your way of living, your handwriting, your lines on your hand, palm reading, it is known as astrologers who predict the future of anybody. So he called the astrologer, and they were talking about the dream that king had. So after a long discussion, the astrologer prophesied, means they came to a situation that all his relatives would die before him. They said that this dream symbolizes that your relatives are going to die, and the king is going to see them dying and he cannot do anything. So Emperor Akbar was very upset by this interpretation, and so sent away all the astrologers without any reward. So king became unhappy. He was not happy with the interpretation made by the astrologers. So he sent away all the astrologers and didn't give any reward also. Later that day, Birbal entered the darbar. Emperor Akbar related his dream and asked him to interpret it. After thinking for a while, Birbal replied that the emperor would live a longer and more fulfilled than any of his relatives. Here, this line, if you can see, it is seen here that emperor would live longer. Longer means he is going to live a long life, and also a more fulfilled life than any of his relatives. So, Emperor Akbar was pleased by this. If you are praising anybody, he will be happy, and if you are demoralizing anybody, he will become sad. So, in this way, Birbal took that same thing in another way, that he is going to live longer, more than anybody in his relatives. So, by this, Akbar was pleased with Birbal's explanation and rewarded him handsomely. So, dear students, here we came to know that any situation which is in front of you can be handled in both ways, in a happy manner or in a sad manner. You have to think about that and take the quick decision. So, let's move back to the next page. So, next page is a continuation of that same symbolic exploration. Many people believe that dreams have symbolic meaning, but people may interpret the symbols very differently. So here, in the same way as Emperor Akbar had a dream, and he called the team of astrologers, and he was trying to interpret the dream which he had. In real world also, many people when they dream, they connect it with something which is going to happen in their life. So many people may interpret the symbols very differently. Let's take an example. Many people dream of a problem that they are having in life, but some people might think of their problem as a huge mountain that need to be overcome. Another person might dream of a problem as a locked door and needs a key. Another might see a high wall as a symbol of a problem. So there are different ways. Some people will dream about a mountain, some people will dream about a locked door, some people will dream about a high wall which cannot be crossed. So they will think that their life is going to have some problems. So in the activity about the rabbit and the fox, we thought about ideas and people that could be symbolized by the rabbit and the fox. Now think about object that might symbolize some idea. Use ideas from your own thoughts or dreams, or think about stories and poems you have heard. So in the next paragraph here, this one, let me take a pen so that I can give you. This particular part is having a blank, and you have to fill this blank based upon your own understanding. A problem might be symbolized by a dash or a dash, so you can fill your own thoughts here. The second line says a solution to a serious problem dash might be symbolized by a dash or a dash. So for example, if I take here a solution to a serious problem like sickness might be symbolized by a dream in which he says a person is having some pale face or diarrhea or sickness, or is having fever. So in this way you can take up many symbols which may symbolize a serious problem, some symbols which will symbolize growing up. Okay, different things are given here. You have to use your own ideas and you have to fill the blank. Below again there is one more heading. Let me clear this. So you have to share your ideas with your classmates. You have to make a chart showing how many different symbols your classmates thought of. This again is a classroom activity which we will surely do in the class if we again meet maybe very soon. So we will consider this activity to complete in the class, but for present situation try to complete this on your own thoughts. Okay dear students, so let's go to next slide. Here the slide is ending. Before it is ending, let me tell you some important things. This whole unit 1, which is exploring symbol, is ending here. We have completed unit number 1 by this 10th activity, and in this whole unit we have been coming to a situation which is only saying that there are many things which are used as symbols to symbolize different person, different situation, different ideas and peoples. So this is the main theme of the lesson. A symbol is used for representing different things. So here the blanks is to be completed by yourself, and the table is also to be completed by yourself. Like the first heading is saying how many different objects did classmate think to symbolize problems. So you have to count the different objects that they thought of, and you have to write just the number of symbols. Second one is saying how many different objects represented solution. Among those problems, how many of them were solutions? Just count it and you have to write it. So this we will complete during the class hours, but for now just try to complete it based upon your own thinking and ideas. So dear students, let me end this unit here only. Will not take it further, and if you have any problem regarding this one, you are free to comment in the comment box. Before that, you have to complete the homeworks and click the picture of that, and you have to submit on my WhatsApp number as you were doing before. I have received many homeworks done by the students, but few of them are still not completing the homeworks. I don't know why. They are very lazy. Let me remind you that if you are not doing the homework, there will be a lot of burden when we will meet in the class, because you will have to complete all the homework which are been done by the students. Those students who are submitting it, they will directly show to me, and those who are not completing it, they will have to do on a single day. There will be no excuse regarding studies. So dear students, if you are not doing the homeworks properly, or if you are not maintaining your notebooks and textbooks, there will be a problem for you. You have to complete it in a single day. So without wasting your time, start completing your books and start learning. So dear students, if you are having any problem, you will feel free to comment in the comment box. You are free to ask any doubts regarding the subject anytime, any time of the day. You can call me and you can ask your doubts. And if it is not possible for me to pick up the phone, I'll call you back later. And if it is very urgent, you can comment in the comment box or WhatsApp me on my same number. Okay, so and also for if you need an instant response, you have to subscribe the channel so that your comments can instantly be reached to me and I can reply you by the comments. Okay, dear students, so if there is any problem and if I am not able to contact you, you can directly subscribe the channel. The name of the channel is already given in the first slide, online editor. You can search in the YouTube search bar, subscribe it, so that all the videos which are not playing in the school app, they can be available on the YouTube, my online editor platform. You can actually go there and start seeing, because other than school activities, there are many other videos also which will be helpful for you. You can see that. So dear students, let me end this slide here only. Once again, I will request you not to go away from the house unless it is very urgent. The situation is very bad outside. The pandemic situation is going worse and worse. So dear students, it's my humble request to you to stay safe, stay inside the houses, use sanitizers wherever it is possible after regular intervals, and stay inside the house, stay safe, and keep learning. Thank you students for your kind support and love given to me. Let's meet in the next video with unit number 2. All the best students.